And this is not really a boycott. It's a permanent ban because there is no way we're going to make this much progress and then start backtracking. We are doing a permanent transfer of wealth into the black community. And do not worry about or concern yourself with the folks who don't want to join the movement, because there are some people who just will never stand for shit. That's why people walk all over them, because they don't stand for anything, and that's okay. That's their right. But like I said, we're not trying to convince nobody of shit, nor do we need any allies, because the black dollar is very powerful on its own. And shout out to all the business owners who have been getting influx of all this damn business since this whole thing started. I'm loving these videos of people coming forward talking about they selling out of their products. They having to order more. That means we are truly standing on business this time around and showing them how powerful we really are. So yeah, we gotta keep it up, and don't let it be 6 months down the line and then let me see y'all up in these folks' business. Cause no, we not patronizing with these people no more. That's it. Like I said, this is not Asian hate. This is black love. That's it. That's all we doing. I don't have no hate for no other race, but I do have a love for my own community, and we need to start showing each other that love.
On Asian businesses and only spending money with yourselves. Why does that make you so mad? Say the words. Say them out loud. Because we already know. And it's not a boycott. Black community. BC, are you with me? Oh yeah, the black wealth transfer ain't going nowhere. BC, are you with me? Oh yeah, the black wealth transfer ain't going nowhere. BC, are you with me?
To y'all who keep asking why they so mad that we just decided to retreat our money, it's because this our first direct deposit as black people. It's a wealth transfer. All of that money that we were spending in their businesses are now going to black businesses, black techs. It's a wealth transfer. Congratulations. That's our first direct deposit. Let's keep it up. Cause everybody need to be on the
Everything. Not some things, not a few things, everything. And before anybody gets uncomfortable, before anybody starts typing think pieces, before anybody starts calling us divisive, let me ask a question. Why is every community allowed to support themselves except for us? Why is it when black people say we're going to intentionally spend our money within the black community with black businesses, all of a sudden it's a problem? Why is it controversial? Why does that make people angry? Because that's what we're seeing right now. People are acting like black folks declared a war. No, we didn't boycott anybody's humanity. We didn't call anybody any racial slurs. We didn't threaten anybody. We didn't say anybody couldn't eat. We simply said we are going to spend our money with our own people. And somehow that became racism. Think about that. A community deciding where they want to spend their own money is being treated like a hate crime. They're playing in our faces. Because the minute black people start talking about ownership, economics, self-sufficiency, everybody gets nervous. Black owned everything. If you own a black business, put it in the comments. Drop it in the comments if you or anybody you know, your cousin, your auntie, your uncle. If you own a black business, put it in the comments. If your uncle, your nephew, your niece, put it in the comments. I don't care if it's candles. I don't care if they cut grass. I don't care if she braid hair. I don't care if you own a trucking company. Put it in the comments. Let's make this comment section a black business directory. Black owned everything. Now let's talk about why people are uncomfortable. Because ownership changes everything. Ownership changes the conversation. Ownership changes who has leverage. Ownership changes who gets respected. And ownership changes who gets ignored. When you're dependent on somebody else's business, somebody else's bank, somebody else's media, somebody else's jobs, they can tell you how to think. They can tell you how to act. They can tell you what you're allowed to say. But ownership, what this is right here, because it's a black-owned platform right here, ownership changes the power dynamic. And that's why every successful community invests in itself. Yet somehow when we say it, it's dangerous. They are playing in our faces.
The black communities are not having it any longer. They are transferring their wealth to themselves. And who would blame them? I wouldn't blame them, because if I was in their shoes, I would do the same thing. When you enter an Asian store or probably a white person's stores, they are following you everywhere, not trusting you, thinking that you're there for or something else, to hurt them, probably to steal from them. The way they treat you is so bad. Okay, they probably will just allow you to stay since they need your money. Giving such treatment, I personally will not shop in a place that you don't trust me, you follow me up and down, you follow me everywhere rather, and making faces, making gesture at me in a wrong way. So if the Black community, people that look like myself, are transferring their wealth to themselves, they are patronizing themselves, I wouldn't blame them either. When money goes to where influence, go to where money is. Okay, so if you have the money, you can control the narratives. So them having their own money, patronizing themselves, will give them buying power, will give them more strength. So I wouldn't blame them for doing what they are doing. So if they said everybody patronize your own, is not such a bad idea. So guys, let's know what you think in the comment section. What are your thoughts on this? This is, if you're coming across this channel for the first time, this is your girl, Her Excellency. Please do subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and let's talk in the comment section. Thank you.